But there is something beyond that.
Yes, I think you are doing some kind of experiments
No, no,
uh,
I'm going through
with your
experiences,
mind.
not experiments. Not
And some
experiment.
psychic experiences.
No, you have to
You know,
just.
no, I think if you put a bed for ego, he will sleep there or she will sleep there. If you put a chair for ego, she will sit there or she will or he will sit there. If you close the door and tell her to stay outside, she will do that too.
Mm. But if you ask it to
Ego,
plow the, if you ask the ego to plow the ground, it will plow it decently for you.
right, right. So that is the beauty of ego.
Yes, make everything active. If you have a stupid mind, okay, make it active. See how stupid you are, how inefficient you are, and see what your ego can do for you. Do with it. See, understand what your ego is doing to you, what your mind is doing to you, everything that is within you. You have to expose it, feel it. You have to, if you have to enjoy or suffer, whatever it is, you should know. One should know how who is managing what, who is managing what.
So what if your own ego is making you blind or numb? Like
Definitely,
that.
I will get terminated. What not? I'll definitely get terminated. The earliest possible. That's the better. So why should I keep it, which is going to terminate me? So it's better in the earliest possible. Get rid of the stupidity. Provoke it, stir it.
The same thing again, focus on that. Like if you are numb, if the ego is making you numb or blind, and you are not capable of sensing,
Now
you will
finished
not
you are.
bring the button
Yeah,
to your
problem. You will be definitely facing problem.
not take choices, right?
Hmm? Yeah, whatever it is.
Listen. If your ego is making yourself blind and numb, so you are not even capable of sensing that the ego is raising some issues
Hmm.
or creating some problems in your naturality,
Okay.
then how could that help you move forward?
No, never, no, definitely not. Why should it? If ego is the only thing that I have sensed within me, now then I am finished, done. What more? No one can help me. That is it. That is how it should be. Who cares? This is how it is. If ego is the only thing that I am dealing with, then my destiny is doomed. And there is nothing wrong in that. Definitely, I am not eligible to stay in that space. That's it. One should do whatever one feels like. Do, feel it. Don't feel ashamed or don't feel desperate. You work with it. What all things you have. If it is ego, you work with it. And if you can come above that, well, that's it. What you have, that's what you can work with. Not something you don't have.
The fundamental practice that we assume, what's the fundamental practice here, is to kill the ego, right? For this is always correct for all the spirituals. So I think you are making another philosophy here, which allows also the ego to work on its own. So this is an experiment. This is a new experiment that the spirituals don't understand. So
It's a new experiment for those who are conditioned the mind. For me, I am not experimenting anything. I am just sensing directly, not hesitating, just getting along with the happening the way it is 24 into 7. I don't have to experiment anything because this is the only way possible. I'm not trying to make decisions. This is happening. This is how it is in the present moment.
How did you say like this is the only possible way? How did you came to a conclusion?
Because I don't see any conflict, any confusion. I am not taking decision. This is happening for me.
So you are not capable of seeing. That's why you can't. You don't say there is another option, right?
Yes, I don't see. That's it.
Okay.
According to me, it's complete. And within that completeness, I don't have any doubt. I don't want myself to have doubt about me. I have to remain doubtless. If there is any doubt, then I am finished, done. Then I fear myself. Why should I fear myself? Then there is no life for me. I am enjoying my piece of cake. Always. Not for some time. 1 hour, 2 hours, no. I have to understand myself continuously. 24 into 7. That's my authority. If I am not authorized to enjoy myself, whatever I have, then what else can I do? Where can I wait? Never. I can never wait for anything to come. Yes.
You don't believe in suppressing the ego, right?
No. I never believe in anything. It's no beliefs.
That's why some people don't understand.
Hmm.
We are supposed to kill the ego.
No,
Right?
no.
Normally person. That's the normal person. The real gurus actually show you how to ride the horse with a nice saddle. That's it.
I
You
just
have the real gurus teaching you how to sit on the real saddle and ride the horse. That's it.
I'm getting along with everything that's coming to me, the inputs. I am not deciding the inputs. Everything that's coming to me, I have to dissolve it. Then only I can be able to understand. Everything that's coming to me. Who said this should come, air should come to me, I should have hunger? Who decided? I am not the one who created it as such. So what I have to do? I have to dissolve it. If I feel hunger, then I have to take food and dissolve it. If I am not doing that, then I won't be able to sustain that given space. So everything that's coming to me, the inputs, all the inputs, that's what I'm dealing with.
Then how you are dissolving? Like, is it by denying or rejecting or resisting?
Yes, it's my mind. That's only my mind doing. My mind definitely will discard all the stupid minds coming around me. No, I don't keep. That's only my mind, hallucination, illusion. When someone is saying some stupid things, then I can keep out of my presence. So I don't want to entertain such people who are trying to play with the mind. So I am a master of.
So what is this? Is this a new age of spirituality?
Are you your mind?
No. I use my mind to temporary. That is with the surrounding. Now you have to keep away. See, when a mad dog is coming at us, what will you do? Oh, you will stand there or preach the dog. Oh, dog, you are the soul. Oh, you don't have to bite me. No. You take a stone and throw at it, or you will keep away from the dog. Oh, that's it.
What's working there? Your memory working there, or
No, I know what is working for the dog. I know what's working for the dog. Anything that is not connected, anything that is not compatible, reject it directly. Gross level coming, we can understand it very easily. See, if you are in the landslide, will you stand there and say, oh, everything is the same? No, you won't get along with the landslide. You try to come above that.
is that something you fear responsible for that?
It's not about fear, it's about clarity. You have to maintain yourself the way it is functional. It's about not getting yourself distracted. Maintaining yourself in its clarity is one's capacity.
Sebastian, how do you make sure that your mind and your ego is not stealing your attention?
Well,
Because you are sometimes, for example, let's say you let your ego work. Okay, you are working with your ego and you're letting it happen. And then this ego is stealing your attention. And how are you supposed to discern the reality and the perception?
everything that is within me is working continuously. I cannot separate it. This should work only at this time. This should work only at this time. No. Everything that is me, whatever is as I call as I, is working continuously. I cannot categorize as this should work only this much. This is not the time for this to work like this. No. Everything is working continuously. So it is part of my body. Weight is there. Shall I say, I don't feel my weight now. But my weight is always there. So my ego is always there. It is working continuously. My sense of awareness, everything is working. And who is there to define all these things together? That's what I call as the I. That's what I call as I am. When one is able to, not two. I don't want to remain as two. I remain as one. So within me, the capacities, all these are the capacities to remain as one. So I don't discard anything. That is within my sense of awareness.
See, Sriraj, people always appreciate people who are honest, right? And but this honesty, this term honesty, is so fictive that Sebastian thinks that this is honesty because he's letting everything happen. But we are, while we think of honesty, the honesty is done with killing ego. So this is like an understanding two separate ways. Not understanding, but probably it's first one is understanding because Sebastian doesn't understand, but he feels like it's beyond understanding. So if he feels like this, so this is honesty for him, and no one can talk about it. Actually, there's nothing wrong with that, but there are always some people that will, criticize you about that, Sebastian, and then you know this already. So, yeah, it's the way it is, and I can't criticize. I'm just asking. So,
You are not from an assumption. You are not someone's mind. You are beyond assumption and mind. Mind is only in latter consequence living in this environment. And after a particular period of time, the environment itself will start to resist you. It won't be friendly for you. That is how the environment is. Over a period of time, it will start stopping that everything is giving you. So you have to find something more. A new building material should come to you. Where will you get? Only from space. That clarity one should attain from sense of awareness continuously maintained.
yeah, this is where I get stuck to because I cannot force myself to be good always because I don't believe that good is something the nature of the universe. It's not the nature of the universe, good or bad. So because it's doing whatever it has in its algorithm, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but we call that bad or good. So whatever is happening is without any judgment. So that's why you think I think there's no good or bad, and everything's happening because of its own reason, and then you're not connected with that reason, but you're just connected with the being.
Yeah. Sense, and that is the most sensible thing that one can maintain continuously. It's not about good or bad or taking decision. It's about realizing, this is how it is happening. And we are not making the happening. The happening is making us possible. There's no choice there. There is absolutely no choice. How it is making one possible? Getting along with that is living. How well you can sense yourself, that well you can be. If you don't sense yourself, finished, you are done. So everything that is within me, eventually, what is required will flourish, and what is not required will definitely get terminated. And I am getting illuminated. So this is happening simultaneously. When one side is progressing, the other side is getting disintegrated, quite naturally. What of that? You cannot stop it. Something that which is happening for millions of years. How can one have confusion about oneself? And how can one know about oneself from someone else? Only from oneself only you can know about yourself. I cannot know myself from someone else, never. I can know about myself only from my oneness. Only through me I can understand myself. Tailored. It is getting closer to you. Start loving you. Start embracing yourself. The more you, the better you feel. How can I embrace someone and understand about myself? No. The more I give attention, the better I feel. Then quite naturally, I won't disturb the process of being. But the disturbance should be definitely dealt with boldness, with courage. No, you should never be shy or keep your head bowed. No, keep your head up. Be open. Be open. You don't have to do anything in the dark. You have to be very clear what you're doing. If you are not able to express what you're doing perfectly in the daylight, then what sense you have? You'll be manipulating your own life. Whatever you have, the sense, every sense that you should definitely expose it. Not for anyone in particular, for yourself itself. If you cannot do that, well, how are you going to maintain yourself? Not possible. You are afraid of others. What others will think about you, hell with them. Be clear with what you are. The most clear only will sustain. Honesty. Your honesty is your life. If you are not interested in your own honesty because someone will judge you, someone will give you some merits, no, those merits will not last for long. It will only give you a temporary satisfaction. You are the only one to determine how well you are. Then no one can say anything about you. If someone is coming and saying, "Oh, Sebastian, you are good," hell with them. It's not about good or bad by someone's description, no. How well I can feel myself.
This kind of determination is, I think, actually to be admired, because although to be criticized, okay, but I will be admired. This is because he doesn't sacrifice anything for himself, which is a very courageous thing to do. It is the fact. So the only thing is other people's opinions, Sebastian, here. Okay, when you say that let them think whatever they think. Okay, I sometimes cannot do that, but if you can do that, it's good for you. But I don't know if it's good for your environment, your near, surrounding. If you don't even care about your own surrounding, I don't know what that is. If should be called that a determination or being selfish, I don't know. But this determination is something to be admired, and it needs a lot of courage to do and to be.
It's not courage, it's clarity. It's clarity, sensing the reality, the way it's functioning in this given moment. How fast I can diagnose what is happening to me, that makes my living wonderful. If I hesitate, if I doubt, that means, well, I am out of the box. I have to be always alert, and my alertness is my entertainment. Staying keen, focusing into what is happening. The more I can give attention, the better I feel. So how can I resist the process of being? It's not about the mind. Mind can only reflect on what has happened from the past. No, it's not the mind taking care of you. Mind is taking care of the circumstance only. It's very, very, very feeble. It's got a very feeble capacity. And if that feeble capacity is trying to control you, finished, you are done. The moment you start, definitely you are failed. You start with your mind, you are finished. So I keep my mind always active, my ego always active. I never, yes.
Yeah, I give this example with interfering with the universe, and I think you are correct about we shouldn't interfere with happening. Like, for example, if there was a good person which came across with Jesus, let's say, and he saw Jesus being crucified on the pole, and then the person tried to save him. After he saves Jesus, and then what would happen? Did he do the good thing or the bad thing? No one knows exactly if you're doing the good or bad. And you might be breaking something really, really bad in the universe if you try to do always the good. This concept of good is not necessary. It's about how you feel about being good. If you feel good of being good, okay then. But if not, it's not necessary.
Most people want to do good. Are they not living good? Are they not living in the most best, the most wonderful? Is it secondary to anything? The way itself is wonderful. Do you have to negotiate with it? Bargain with it? Am I doing something good? No. I am living. Who made it possible? What is making it possible? The process itself is the finest intelligence of the universe. The process itself is it. That's done. Then you can sense it, feel it. Nothing more. You cannot fabricate anything and bring it in order to make yourself possible. No, never. Sensing, simply sensing how it is happening. For millions of years, this is happening. And how could you do something other than that? There is no question of any doubt. It's so wonderful, it's so simple. The more simple it is, more powerful it is. Aha. It's always aha. Keep dancing, there is nothing else. Keep dancing, smiling, go rich. Only the rich can live, the poor will never live. You have to be very clear about how it is happening, even while you're sleeping. Even while you're sleeping, the system is functioning perfectly. How can one resist the process of being, which is done by the totality? The totality, not by mere some society or someone from here and there. It's happening from the entire world, the entire universe. Not what we call as the world. It's beyond that. It's beyond your limited senses. It stays much above what you think. It goes beyond into the realm of infinity. How much you can sense? Well, that much you can be. Keep sensing. Stay alert. You can see how you are taken care of. You can feel that how wonderful it is made to sustain in the given space. So simple. Again, it is wonderful, and wonderful is the reason that why we remain stable. If it is painful, then who is going to be interested in living? It's simply because it's quite entertaining. The sense of being itself is quite wonderful. There's a simple reason, aha, I stay connected. It's always aha. How can one resist the music of living? It's always very, very simple. Happening continuously. How can one not be able to understand that you are living? It's the most stupid thing in life. You are living and you are not aware how beautifully it is happening. Day and night continuously. If you are born for 30 years or 35 years, whatever it is. And for the last 35 years, it is happening perfectly. Your heart is beating boom, 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 boom. It's going on and on, never stopping. And if it has got some stress or strain, it gives you an alarm. You are doing it wrong, you are doing it wrong. Stop it, but you are not heeding to that. Well, then definitely, your space, that which is allotted for you, will be terminated. You won't have space. You will lose your space. Space is one thing that one can sense, and no one can take it away from you. Your space is your space. It is priceless, Sense it, feel it, aha. Everyone in this world has got the capacity. There is no scarcity for space. No one, everyone can. Everyone in the world can sense the space, feel happy, be happy. Maybe you will not get this food that which I am eating, or that food which he is eating, but everyone is having the space of richness to live. Everyone is equally eligible to feel that richness of living. It's very simple. Everyone in the world can be happy if you look into that space. Only then. Everyone may not meet Tolga, but everyone can meet space. And space is one thing that's making our clarity very easily, very powerful. What more can one look into for? There's nothing more. Aha. Quite simple. It's always very simple. Who made it possible? The universe has made it possible. So who is responsible? Is there anyone in particular in this space? No. It's the entirety making it possible. No one has got any advantage. Even the richest man, we call Elon Musk, is also sleeping the way I am sleeping. Maybe he might be sleeping in the finest court, but the sleep is not fine. Sleep is not better if he's sleeping in the most cozy bed. You should have that perfect sleep. The water that he drinks and me I drink is same water. The air that I breathe, well, it's the same atmosphere. We share the same, and we have different opinions and fight with the difference. It's because of your stupid mind. We breathe, we drink, eat, all do the same thing and have a lot of difference. And we are struggling with the differences. It's because of your puny mind. You're stuck with your mind. Bring your mind active. See what your mind can do to you. Bring your ego up. Expose it. Feel what stupidity is there within your ego. Then you will understand how feeble, fragile your ego is. Let know your ego, how it is working.
How are you going to know that the ego is doing bad for you?
Yeah.
Do you expect someone to come and tell you
No,
that
no,
you're
no.
doing
No, you activate.
egoistic things?
No, you activate your car, start driving, then you will know how well you can drive it. You put it in the shed and say, oh, I am driving. No. You start your car, drive it in the road.
No. What I mean is, how do you know that you're not stepping other people's boundaries?
Well, they will let you know.
No, not always. Not
Yes.
always. Look. Some people cannot tell you that you're stepping in their boundaries. They will just be quiet and then feel bad. They will not tell you.
How long? See, if you're continuously working with everything that you have, this space, this environment is not sitting simply. It's not about some stupid mind. I'm talking about the universe. The universe will never remain silent. You cannot get away with, never can. The universe is,
If space belongs to everyone,
yes,
we should make sure that we should ask the permission of others before entering their space also.
no, if I wrongly stepped into the space, of course, absent-mindedly, then definitely I have to ask sorry for it, that's okay. I'm not talking about it. See, that is an absent-mindedness. I'm not talking about absent-mindedness. I'm talking about deliberate activities. You have to be very deliberate in what you're doing. Then only you can be aware of what is happening. The pros and cons of your existence should be opened. Don't assume this will be good, that will be bad. No. I'm strongly into what is happening. Then only it can be exposed. There are many subtle things within your space. So how are you going to know the subtle without getting yourself active? So get yourself active, know what is happening. If you have to maintain yourself comfortably, conveniently, then you have to be active. Never go silent. Silence will be there. You make silence, you imitate silence, then you will never know the purity, the divinity of silence, the real silence, which is always there. Be active. What are all things that you can do? Start doing. Expose it. Then you will meet the fate. Get along with it. Be truthful. Be truthful. Be honest. Don't make assumptions. Don't have beliefs. Be clear with you. Where you have, yes?
Sebastian, do you ever let your empathy work?
Can you express empathy?
Yeah. Do you ever think that what other person is thinking?
No, not about thinking. It is definitely a very lame situation to maintain. It is a disastrous situation. What others are thinking. If I seek what others are thinking, then my attention where it should be will never be working perfectly. I can never manage my space. When I start thinking, oh, what Tolga will be thinking about me, this is a big suffering. I have almost, I think, most of but that part has been eliminated almost. Maybe somewhere it might be lingering, but I have to.
Now see, I want to
Sure. Eventually I will get that.
You might not know where to stop because other person will keep quiet and then he will not tell you that he's suffering.
But the
She's
universe will stop me, definitely. There's no doubt about being.
How will the universe tell you that?
Well, very easily. If I'm clearly activating myself in the fullest, then it won't delay. If I'm keeping it aside, okay, slowly, no, I'm activating it fullest, I'm going down full throttle. I'm not hesitating, oh, slow down, let me see tomorrow what will happen. No. Now what will happen? I'm pumping the fuel completely, getting into action fully. Then what is not in my awareness will come up definitely. I'm not hesitant.
That also will be heavy, right?
Oh, of course. If I cannot bear what I'm doing, then who else is to be blamed? Myself should be blamed. Let me get destroyed. If whatever I am doing is not right, then I am the one who have to face it. Whatever I am doing, I have to be responsible for whatever I am doing. If I am disturbing the environment, definitely the consequence will be fatal. There's no doubt about it. I am not fearing what I am doing. I will do and make me clear. What is the other possibility? Taking some assumption from someone and sitting in one place, oh, that person said, this is the way to live. No. I have to have my first-hand experience of living, not second-hand experience. I am eligible for that. I can claim my life, not someone's life, someone's idea. This is my life I am dealing with. Why should I hesitate to experience my own life?
Yeah, when some part is still unknown, how conclusions work or how you can deny certain things, won't that affect?
Well, what is the alternative? Whatever I am doing, there is the only way possible. If something I have concluded and it's not complete, well, I have to face it. Definitely. I'm not afraid of failure. I'm willing to face failure. I'm willing to face failure. I'm not afraid of failure. If something will happen, I am doubtful. Okay, what is there? If I'm doubtful, definitely that means I'm not looking into the honesty of myself. I'm hesitating if something will go wrong. No, I'm not bothering if something will go wrong. No. Let it go wrong. Whatever I have to do, I have to do it. Why should I hesitate and wait for something? No, I don't have anything to wait. What is happening this moment, I should get along with what is happening this moment. Do I have any other alternative? No. The only thing that I can do is keep on working with me and myself the way it is happening and continuously.
Don't you think this state is a state of a child? Like, let me give you an example. When you're talking on Clubhouse, let's assume your son comes and disturbs you always. Okay?
Okay?
And then he knows that whatever he's doing is right, correct? And then he keeps disturbing you.
Okay?
And then what happens? You tell him to go away, finally. Right?
No.
Well, then
No, never. The efficiency should work. Because he's my son. He's got authority to come and seek his father. He has got an authority to come and seek his father. I am the responsible parent there. I am the responsible parent to give him clarity. If I don't have clarity, then how is he going to maintain himself? If I am not the stable parent, if I cannot be the stable parent, then it's better to kick my ass away from my home. That's what I have done when I was not able to maintain myself as a good father. I kicked myself out of the house and got into that stability. That is that's when I should go back. If I am not fit to be a parent, then I shouldn't pretend to be a parent. Why should I pretend to be someone who cannot be? I should be honest with myself. If I cannot do that, then stop pretending to be someone which you are not. Be what you are. That's for yourself, not for someone else.
and you can sacrifice your sons.
Sebastian, define honesty. What is your honesty?
My reality. It's my reality. How well I can manage myself is my honesty. Understanding myself.
Sebastian, sometimes the sacrifice that you're doing might be more important than your own
Yes,
interest.
yeah,
Interest.
I'm not compromising with my
You
stupid.
might not know that in that moment.
But,
You
but,
see, because okay,
hmm, but if I am compromising with something which I am not sure about, I definitely am doomed. Why should I do that? Why should I compromise with something that which I don't know? Why should I sacrifice where I am not aware of what is happening? So it is not about sacrifice. It's about understanding the reality with honesty. If I am not able to deal with myself, then how can I associate with myself with another person? The first thing that I am doing is getting to know myself more and more. The more I understand, the better I feel. So that betterness is making me possible, not the bitterness that I have faced in the past. I don't let myself be ruled by someone's mind. No. I have to be ruled by what has made me possible here. That which is functioning perfectly by the totality itself. If that is possible, then why should I go into something clumsy, some inadequate, someone who is claiming? No, this is not about claims. This is the cream of my existence. This is the cream of my existence.
So do you agree that you haven't understood yourself completely?
It's not about agreement or about disagreement. It's about sensing what is happening. I'm not trying to fix your mind. I'm not trying to fix your mind. It's not about agreement with a puny mind. The mind develops many things. You can have a lot of questions.
You can use the word then. Do you agree with what you say? What the word is that? Do you sense like that?
No, I am sensing what is happening. I am just sensing what is happening in this given moment. My possibilities are in this happening. What all things are making me possible? It's not about my agreement or my decision or this or that. I just have to give attention to what is happening, how well I can sense myself. That's the only possibility, nothing more. It's not about my agreement, my decision, my mind making this story, that story, this hypothetical position about my mind. No, I'm not hallucinating anything about this, that, future, nothing. That's for the mind to do it. Those who are handicapped in the mind, definitely, they will make stories about agreement, belief, and all those stuff, no? Something that which is what? Yes?
It's just too much for me to see anybody who sees everything more important than everything. To see his own interest is more important than everything. This is the first time that I'm seeing a person like you. But of course, I believe your honesty, because I know much about you. But you are always insisting on your own interests, and the sacrifices that you made were probably more important than your own interests, but you failed to choose the more important at that moment, and that time has gone already, but you're still happy with it, and that's the way it is. Nothing to do.
Have you ever seen a person like yourself? Maybe in the whole world you will never see a person like yourself. Never. You go around the entire world, you will never ever see a person like yourself. You are the only one for you. Only one who can understand you. The only one who can care about yourself. No one is going to love you the way you love yourself. No one is going to admire yourself the way you can admire yourself. No one can honor yourself the way you honor yourself. And if you're giving suffering to you, well, that's the worst case that can happen. No one else can suffer you, give you suffering, more than that you can give yourself. Look into yourself. There is no alternative. The more you give attention, the better you feel. If you don't give attention to yourself, you give attention to others, then what not? Every problem will come to you. And who is there to master you? There's no one else to master you. Yourself has got to master yourself. You should be your own master. If there is another one to master you, finished, you are done. Because there is no one like you. Oh no, no one can understand you like yourself. No one in this whole world can understand you like you do for yourself. There is no duplicate of one person, no, never. So feel yourself, enjoy your life. The more strongly you are connected with you, the more closer you are, the better you feel the reality of the universe. Getting away from yourself, well, you will have many things, but never one thing that will care for you. You will have many things under your arms, but never you can close your fist comfortably. Never. Stay tuned. Aha is always within you.
Yeah, I enjoy watching you, Sebastian, because I know how happy you are always. This is when I see you, only you, I'm happy for you. But if I see you and your surroundings, then sometimes I suspect things. So, but I'm happy for you. So, whatever you are already being loved by me. Because I can get along and I can accept the way you are. But the rest, I don't know if they can accept you.
You suspect because you have hoarded something somewhere. That's why there's a suspicious look. You might be hoarding something somewhere.
But if I see your wife, I will see the same suspicion.
If you are suspicious of another person, that means there is something missing in you. Why should you be suspicious of other person? Never suspect other person. Be clear with yourself. So if I am suspicious about Tolga, then how can I get along with you? If I am suspicious of another person, then definitely it's my mistake. It's my problem. I cannot be with another person with a suspicion. Never possible. Never. My life will be ruined. It's my responsibility to look into myself and see why there is a suspicion of other person. Why should I doubt another person? No, it's my problem. There starts my problem. From where did it start? It's my inefficiency to be within me. This is my looking for another person to give me a solution for my doubts. No, it will never happen. The whole life you struggle for someone to give you a solution, never it will happen. Be with yourself. Stay tuned what is happening from within you. That gives you the perfect sense of awareness. Never to doubt yourself. Then if you are not doubting yourself, then you know where you are supposed to be. And everything required will be coming to you, and is coming definitely. You have to deal with it. You don't have to go after something when everything is coming to you, and you don't have the mind, you don't have the power, you don't have anything to deal with it, and you are going after the gold mine, the gold rush. Well, you will get old only, never get the gold.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Always. Living is the most beautiful thing. How others determine is none of our business. Keep maintaining yourself. Keep maintaining yourself. The beauty is within you, not outside. No one can say about your beauty of living.
No, I was talking about
Yeah? Yes, of course. I'm just getting along with myself, the music of my life. Of course, everyone has the right to make the sound audible.
Sebastian,
Yes, still.
can you define space?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Talking about space a lot.
Yeah, that's
Can
what
you
I'm.
define space?
That's what you are hearing always. My definition of space is what is making me possible to talk continuously. That's being defined perfectly when I'm talking. That space making it possible. My sense of clarity is all derived from the.
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any common sense to us. How is speaking and space related?
You stay as us or stay as I? The convenience to know space is to stay as I, not as us. When you remain as we, then you won't have clarity of the space. To know the space, you should start to focus on the I, the undivisible, the indivisible. Then you can have the sense of clarity of space.
But I asked you if you can define space.
Yeah, this is what is happening. I'm defining it. How well are you going to catch it? It's up to your capacity of intelligence. It's not my intelligence doing it. My intelligence is working, and you should have the intelligence to cope with that. What is happening to sense the space? If you don't have that caliber, if you don't have the proper tools, then how are you going to make it possible? If you can open your mouth, see, I am serving you food.
I don't understand that. So how do I progress in that direction?
Focus on what you understand. Get along with what you understand and be connected with what you can understand. Not with what you cannot understand. Get along with what you can understand. And that is your space, that's your responsibility. Not with what you don't understand. You keep connected, stay where you are connected and what you can understand. Don't jump, take a pole. You start walking only. When you are able, efficient, then you can take a pole and go for the pole vaulting. But now you can start walking. You are a toddler, then you have to be toddling only. Don't be jumping. Stay with yourself. Don't stay with anyone else. Yourself is the one that it should give you everything that is required. Yourself should be your capacity of living, not someone's self. You should be always aligned with yourself. Be connected with yourself. Be there continuously. How much you can stay with yourself, that is where you can see your capacities. Don't go away, don't wander off. Stay close to yourself. What is resisting you from staying close to yourself? What is attracting you away from yourself? Well, that's for you to decide. If you stay close, you can have clarity. And the required clarity will be working continuously. No tiredness, no hesitation, nothing lagging, nothing behind time schedule. Everything perfectly in its order.